Hello everyone, welcome to a new year, a new video for me. I know I'm late posting to the new year, but I've been trying to get some new stuff set up. Clearly, I live alone again. You can't tell by the background change. I have a new mic. I have a new lens, not a new lens, it's a lens I've always had. I just never use it for some reason. Hopefully we can get this new stuff to work. I'm just trying to do new stuff in 2018. That's one of my resolutions. I'm trying to step up my kind of YouTube game a little bit. Step up the Instagram game, which if you're not following me on Instagram, that's where you got to go for the daily content, because I cannot post to YouTube several times a week. Unfortunately, just being a senior in apparel design is just not going to fly with me. So definitely go follow me there. Today I'm going to do a chatty get ready with me so we can get caught up and get things situated for the new year. All right, let's do it. So to kick things off, I'm going to pop on some moisturizer. Definitely need that hydration. It has been so cold here. I'm using the Crez pomegranate balancing moisturizer. It's almost gone, but I really enjoy this stuff. I'm using a stolen spatula from Ulta to apply it out of the jar. But anyway, how have you guys been? I hope you've been well. Just to get y'all up to speed, I was in New York City for 3 days, if you saw on Instagram, and that was because of a scholarship I won for a case study. I did like a fashion design case study, so if anyone was curious, that's what I was up to. Next, I'm going to use one heck of a blot. This is like a mattifying primer from Soap and Glory. I've been really enjoying it. I've been using it for like the past week or so. But anyway, the reason I'm even mentioning this New York trip here is because it kind of set me back in my little upload schedule for the year. Like I was saying, I would like to try and be more consistent, or if at least not more consistent, more quality in my uploads. I don't know, I've been on this channel for a long time. It's like disgusting how stagnant this channel has been for the past, I don't know how many years. I commend you guys who are even interested in me and sticking around this long, because I feel like I am not doing the best I could be on this channel. It's never been my goal to be like YouTube famous. Clearly I'm studying fashion design and that's always been like the end goal, but I still want a hobby that's, I don't know, a hobby that I am proud of. I'm a bit late to the game this year. Late to the game this year because of that trip. So that was the point of mentioning that. But when I was on that trip, I got to go to the Glossier showroom just because I wanted to, and just because I thought I would never get the chance otherwise to go there, unless I go back to New York sometime in the near future, but I don't know. I don't foresee myself doing that immediately. I don't have any plans yet. So I went there and checked that out, and that was a really, really cool space. Definitely, if you are in New York City and get the chance to stop at the Glossier showroom, go there. It's a very interesting retail experience, not your typical sort of makeup shopping experience in my opinion. But one of the things I got there was the cherrybomb.com, so we're gonna pop that on today. Not sponsored, by the way, I just really like Glossier. Too much, probably. This one's nice though because of that tint. Cute. With that out of the way, I kind of want to talk about plans for the new year, plans for video content. Let's get this concealer kind of setting though before we talk about that. So I'm gonna layer 2 of them. I'm gonna use the Kat Von D. No. I'm forgetting a step. I'm so not used to wearing foundation or anything, and this is not a foundation, but it's a sort of skin tint. It's not the Glossier one. Since I was just talking about Glossier, I better clarify. This is just a sample of the First Aid Beauty Triple Protection Skin Tint. Just wanted to try one of these out before I, make a commitment. I wore foundation for the first time in a long time on New Year's Eve, and my skin, I don't know what happened, but it had some sort of reaction where I just had so much bumpy texture all over my skin. I don't know if I would call it a breakout or an allergic reaction. I ended up throwing away that foundation, but I've been kind of trying this out as an option just because, I don't know, some days I like to have a nice little full face of something. I never do like full glam or full anything like that, but I don't know. Some days you just want a little bit extra on the face, and I've been giving this a go, and so far I enjoy it. It's kind of pricey though, so we'll see if I embark on the full size. But anyway, I was kind of talking about video plans for this year. I don't necessarily need to be using this because I feel like my skin's been looking really good as of late, so with that in mind, I would like to do an updated morning and evening skincare routine. My routine is pretty minimal, so I feel like, that would be good. It's not like a 10-step K-beauty skincare routine, even though I greatly admire those, and I wish I had the patience to do a whole Korean skincare routine. I did for a while think I was gonna do one, but that's a lot of money and a lot of time, and there's days where I don't know. It's enough for me to do the routine I already have, so I just feel like I need to show you guys that. And I also have been getting requests for a hair routine because I feel like my hair's been looking pretty good. It's been nice and long. Obviously it's straightened right now. I typically straighten my hair in the winter just because I actually find it easier to keep it hydrated when it's straightened, because I touch it with a straightener like once a week. I have a pretty good straightener right now. I just bought a Babyliss one and really good. It might seem counterintuitive to use heat to like keep my hair in a good state, but I think my hair looks okay. You guys seem to think my hair looks okay from the requests I'm getting for hair care videos on Instagram. So I plan on doing updated hair care routine, straightening routine, what have you, in the near future. And then in the summer, I'll probably do my curly routine since I never got a chance to do that last year. I just completely forgot. I'll also probably do an apartment tour, even though it looks quite similar to the one I lived in the last time I lived alone, because it's literally just a mirrored version of that. Someone also requested today on Instagram a makeup collection, which my entire makeup collection is right here in front of me, so it's pretty small. It's all cruelty-free, of course. So yeah, let me know if you guys want to see one of those. I have not filmed a makeup collection in forever. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really know people still did them, but that's awesome. I mean, if you guys want to see that, please let me know, because I am very happy to do that. And that's really what's on the agenda so far. Nothing super groundbreaking. I have a DIY idea I don't really want to get into yet because I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it. I don't necessarily need to do it, but I might. We'll see. So just let me know what kind of things you guys wanna see. Oh, this is not a cruelty-free product. I'm trying to use it up. I'm finally like hitting the bottom of it, but it's that NARS concealer, whatever. It's so sad that NARS isn't cruelty-free anymore. Cause I love Jackie Aina, and like her favorite brand, it would seem, is NARS. And you know, I keep watching those videos, but I can't be buying none of that stuff. This brush I have been loving though. This is the Morphe M439 brush. I've been using this for a multitude of things. I bought it to pack on like mineral foundation, because I still use the Bare Minerals, whatever. This is like the matte foundation, matte mineral skin, blah, 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 blah. I don't know what it's called. The matte Bare Minerals. Anyway, I bought it for that. But I have just found that this is an awesome multi-use product. And since I don't really use foundation, I've seen that this is a good foundation brush. But I kind of use it to blend my concealer, and I let my concealer sit a little bit because I'm following Jackie's rules. But if you can see, it just does God's work with blending out that concealer. I can't believe it. Another thing I was gonna mention, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I have given up on the eyelash extensions. They're really fun, really pretty, really enjoy them, but I just couldn't justify that price. It was like, I think refills were like $40 or $50, and it was like almost $100 for the first thing, which is actually pretty cheap for lash extensions, so that's pretty crazy. So yeah, maybe another time, maybe when I'm all bad and bougie up in Minneapolis. I don't know. Did I mention that I move up to Minneapolis? I can't remember. I started filming this video once and I was having some issues, so I apologize if I act like I have said something and I have not, or if I repeat myself. But anyway, so this is the One Heck of a Blot powder. Got it to match. Not my fave. It's really good for mattifying, but the color is like problematic on my skin tone. What I found works is if I just like press into it and really tap off the excess, and then just like really press into the skin, I can get it to work. But it came with like a little flat poof or whatever, little sponge thing. Could not use that unless I wanted to look like Casper the Friendly Ghost, so she was gone real quick. But otherwise, I feel like I can finesse this a bit and get it to work. Still on the hunt though for a better powder, guys. I know I've said that in previous videos. I love powder, being an oily gal, and I'm just struggling as of late. I cannot find one that I like. Next, I'm going to do my eyebrows. I'm taking the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Ebony, the skinny boy. What else do I have to tell you guys about? Aside from like beauty related content, I'm gonna have to like get real close to my mirror for a second here. Aside from like beauty related content on this channel, I do want to keep talking about music and movies, possibly food. Return of the veg vlogs could be on the horizon, only if you guys want them. Because I have a blender. Did I talk about that? I got a blender. I got a Vitamix. I just like, guys, I haven't even touched it yet. I'm afraid to, but I got it because my only other Christmas gift, because that was a Christmas gift, thank you Mom and Dad, but my only other Christmas gift was the pre-order of the Hot for Food cookbook. Now that I am on my own again, really want to try and cut that dairy as much as possible, cut, you know, all of that out of my diet. I just feel like I would feel better if I did that. I think a lot of you guys still get mixed up and think that I am vegan. I am not. I am just a vegetarian. Not to say being just a vegetarian is a bad thing, because I'm a firm believer in, you know, something's always better than nothing. I would like to show that in action, so maybe some veg vlogs could be on the horizon. But otherwise, what I was gonna say is, I do want to round off this channel with all those sort of essentials, those routines, as well as those like top 10 favorite movies of all time. Probably can't do top 10 favorite like albums or anything, that's way too difficult, but just keeping y'all more up to date on like the music I'm listening to. Rank this content for me if you guys will. That would be really awesome, just so I know what you guys want to see in your subscription feeds. So there you go. I think I've mentioned I'm not really doing the capsule wardrobe thing anymore, but that doesn't mean I can't do like lookbooks or anything like that. Still trying to be conscious of spending more than anything. It's tricky. I already talked about in my video about like my current thoughts on fast fashion and all that, where I stand with that now, and the brands that I want to support, I just simply cannot afford at this point in time. So if you guys don't mind seeing me post outfits that have like fast fashion in them, I can definitely still do videos about that. It's weird though, I'll be honest, I don't love talking about fashion on my channel, even though I am a fashion student. I really enjoy talking about like beauty and things like that. It's just a nice break from, you know, what I talk about every single day in my classes. And I even thought about like doing stuff related to what I'm studying, which I still can definitely do. I just don't know what you guys want to see, but yeah, it's like, it's not my first instinct to talk about fashion or fashion design on this channel, which I think is odd. My battery is about to die. Let me grab that. I'm using the Glossier Boy Brow in black. My camera will probably die and then I'll be back. And we're back, okay. So moving along with the face, I am going to use the Urban Decay Subversion Lash Primer, since I don't have my eyelash extensions anymore. And then on top of that, I'm going to use the Perversion, which I still have a small size of. I'm debating if I want to try something else after this, after the little sample of Perversion runs out, or if I want to go back to Better Than Sex, because that is my holy grail. I know it's very hit or miss with a lot of people, but for me, it's just a major freaking hit, despite its cons, you know? It's that bad boy I keep going back to. I think I'm only gonna prime sort of like the outer part of my upper lashes, so it's like more of a feathered look, if that makes sense. Oh, I know the other thing I was gonna talk about. No spoilers, I promise, even though it's pretty old news at this point, but this past break, I think I mentioned I was taking the opportunity to really just binge stuff that I had been meaning to binge. Movies, what have you. I ended up binging the show 13 Reasons Why on Netflix. Let me explain. I didn't want to watch it for a long time. I heard really bad, I don't know, news surrounding it, that it was very triggering for a lot of people. And with that, I just felt like I didn't need to watch something like that. I just heard that it was not well executed, basically, for what the subject matter was. But for anyone who doesn't know, 13 Reasons Why is based on a book about a girl who kills herself. This is not a spoiler, this is what the, you know, show and book are about. But yeah, she does this, and then she gives these tapes to people in her life. They're all the 13 reasons why she kind of came to the decision to kill herself. So obviously there's could be a lot of issues with that. One being a lot of people critiqued that. This is such old news that I'm talking about this. I'm so sorry guys, but this is what's on my mind as of late. Some people critiquing like it's bad for a show to show like people being the reason why this girl chose to kill herself, and that's very like manipulative and all of this stuff. Apparently also when the show first aired, there was some sort of things that came up in the episodes without any sort of trigger warning, blah, 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 blah. Basically, I ended up watching it for, this is gonna be a very stupid reason to most of you guys, but I don't know if any of you are familiar with the YouTuber Eric Striffler, or Pretty Much It is what the channel is named. I have been a fan of Eric Striffler since the beginning. And this break, I finally kind of bit the bullet and supported him on Patreon so I could get some of his commentary tracks. One of which being all 13 episodes of all 13 episodes of 13 Reasons Why. And I thought it was gonna be a good laugh, basically, is why I decided to watch it. So that's kind of crappy, but that's just the truth. However, started watching it, and I have to admit, I was pleasantly surprised. I really enjoyed it as a show. Of course, everyone's entitled to their own opinions, emotions, how we react to heavy topics such as depression, suicide, rape. We're all entitled to how we react to those certain things. In my personal opinion, again, everyone can feel differently, I don't think the show 13 Reasons Why portrays anything super incorrectly or in a super offensive way. I don't think it was offensive to me at all. Again, everyone's gonna be offended by what they're gonna be offended by. That's life, that's totally fine. I actually found it to have a pretty strong anti-suicide message. And yeah, so for that, I enjoyed it. And for other reasons I enjoyed it, I got a very strong, I know I should be very serious about this, but I got a very strong Degrassi vibe from it, which I grew up watching Degrassi. Degrassi is a show that taught me, as stupid as this may sound, a lot of valuable life lessons about, you know, not bullying people, not assuming anything about anyone's story. Like, we've all got stuff that we're going through, you know, that was kind of the thing with Degrassi, in my opinion. I just got so much crap under my eyes. Whoops. Do I have anything here to clean that up with? Probably not. Just a little concealer, I guess. We'll have to do the trick for now. I enjoyed the show. I think they're up for a season 2. I will probably be watching it, and that's what I've got to say about that right now. But definitely let me know what you guys think. Did you watch 13 Reasons Why when it came out at the beginning of 2017? What did you think of it? I would love to know. I think I also want to watch, pardon mon français, but I think it's called The End of the Fucking World. Another Netflix show. Looks super melodramatic, to be honest with you. Like, I don't know if you guys ever read the book or watched the movie Submarine. To me, it's got very like Submarine vibes, like those very like dramatic English teenagers who are like, oh, you know, fuck, I don't want to offend anyone, who've just got stuff going on. But this one seems very weird because I guess the boy in it, he's 17 and he wants to murder someone is like his goal. Ends up, I guess, having this connection with this girl, blah, 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 blah. You can go watch the trailer. Looks very intriguing. Looks like it could be a little not so great in some parts, but I'm interested to give it a chance, I think. Okay, I'm taking 4 freaking ever in this video, and I'm like not even doing much to my face at all. So I'm gonna use some blush now. This is the Cloud Paint in Dusk from Glossier. I love this stuff. It's so easy to work with. I know it's kind of barely there, but that's what I really like about it. I don't know why I'm applying this with my left hand. This is more difficult than it needs to be. I'm kind of gonna try and speed through the rest of this video now because I have been rambling so much, and I think I have pretty much said everything that I need to. I don't want you guys to hate me and be bored. Next, I'm using Topaz, one of the halo scopes from Glossier, which is giving me all the life I need right now, basically. I don't really know how to put it, but like, are you kidding me? So good. It's still so subtle no matter, you know, if you go ham with it. Oh, so pretty. I think this would be like a great summer color, but I love it right now. If you are my skin tone or in this realm You definitely have to pick this up. It's insane. I have not used any other highlighters besides these Glossier Halo Scopes. If you guys know of anything that looks similar to these, whether it's a stick, cream, powder, I don't really care, let me know. Because I'm kind of obsessed, but I kind of feel like I need to branch out. Me with most things. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. I'm gonna do my lips now, and this is super easy. Oh shoot, do I not have it out here? I put it in my backpack. 1 second. Isn't it weird that I have the mic on me now and you can probably hear me in my other room? Ooh. So this is Freckle Fiesta from Fenty, one of their Mademoiselles. And this is my ish. It's so nice. Whether you just like put it on fully or just shear it out. I've been shearing it out kind of for the daytime. So I just do like that. Oh, I love it. I'm gonna love this stuff in the summer, just like wearing it like full intensity. Oh, so good. It's similar, oh, I don't have it out here, but I have like an Urban Decay one that's orange. I can't remember what it's called. It's like bright neon matte orange. And I love that stuff, but I feel like this is a more wearable version of it. Honestly, I'm close to full intensity, so I might just kind of go for it. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. You at least kind of got to see it both ways. But is that not like one of the most beautiful things you've ever seen in your entire life? I'm shook. But that is the makeups. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of zhuzh up my hair a little bit. Really all I've been doing is putting on the Chi Silk Infusion, which I used Chi like all throughout my childhood and adolescence. Did not know they were cruelty free. Anyway, just a bit of that. And I'm just gonna go through the hair, make it nice and shiny, make it smell kind of nice. Today I'm going for like tucked behind one ear. Usually I kind of do tucked behind two. Especially with these earrings, I think, I don't know, I like it to be a little tucked behind. And it's just got some texture from the way I twist my hair, like not twist it, but like act like I'm gonna put it in a ponytail and like twist it up when I sleep. And then this is just kind of how I wake up with it. So there we have that, and I'm gonna put on a mix of some fragrances. This is the Trombor aromatherapy body oil mist in vanilla. I got this in Copenhagen as a gift, and I'm just gonna kind of rub that all over my arms. Oh, so nice. And then I'm also gonna take the Glossier You. Perfumes usually get to me, make me headachy, feel gross. This I have had zero issues with, and it's one of those kind of like, I mean, it's called You. I was about to say it's like one of those like You scents, you know? It's not anything much, but it's really nice. Very crisp, sparkly, clean. I like it. And that is the final look, guys. Sorry that this was such a long video. Let me make sure the audio is still recording. It is. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and thank you for sticking with me on this channel. Hopefully we have a good 2018 together. Hopefully you just have a good 2018 doing your thing too. And that is it for now. So I will see you all in the next video. Bye.